Hello everybody, my name is Mike Martin. I'm a German living in Costa Rica for about 30 years now. And yesterday I had a real bad experience with my Land Cruiser of 100 series. It's a 1998 with lockers and fully equipped, all tires, all off-road, everything. And a 12,000 pound new Ironman winch. So the problem here is I got stuck in the middle of the jungle and couldn't use the winch to pull myself out and had to call, well, a tractor, actually a backhoe, something really big, to get me out of this thing. It was on a property of mine, and I've been driving there many times, and just yesterday it was raining so bad, and it was just terrible. I needed the wincher, couldn't use it. The wincher is about a month old. I used it about 10 days back to pull out a boat. It was fine. This time it didn't work. So the control here was in the car. Well, it was a terrible day anyway. Control was in the car. I got out, loosened up the cable, whatever you do, tried to turn to sync this hand remote with the wincher, and I couldn't. So light turns on, as you can see, works fine, and this thing here is supposed to turn on the plug-in. As you can see here, let me see this plug-in. Maybe you can, yes, plug-in and cordless. So pressing here, nothing happened. So I figured, I was reading instructions and all, but and I figured, well, battery is good, what happened? Well, what happened is it just didn't work. So I got home and started again reading, doing research on YouTube, on the internet. The instructions, the original instruction from that thing, it just doesn't say anything. But what it says, actually, when you look for a problem there, when it says it doesn't work, back and forth, nothing like this, what you need to do is change the battery. So, of course, change the battery, yes, if the battery is discharged. To me, this looks just fine. And the thing is new. I used it 10 days ago, so why changing the battery? All right, so I did not, I tried getting more information on this, and there was just nothing. So, for all my frustration today, I took the thing apart. Now guys, you want to see this, because this is interesting. Okay. Now this is a Ironman 12,000 pound. So this is a fairly expensive unit, yeah. And Ironman, well, I expect something above average, let's say like this. All right. So take out the screws, 3 screws. This is like taking something apart, like I don't know, something like a remote control for a little car or something like this. Okay, one longer than the other two. Take the thing apart, open it up. Okay, and there it is. Okay, one is a little cable, a little bit stuck here. Okay, and to my surprise, there's 2 batteries in there. Look at this. Okay, that's the big one, the blue one. That's a CR2. This looks a lot like one that can be recharged. Okay, let me see if I can get this better. And then there's another one, a little one in there, right here. And you see this? Okay, we're gonna take this out now and see what happened. So this is really like taking something apart. This doesn't look to me as if this is made to exchange the batteries. I mean, if battery is empty, you change it. You open up a slot, exchange the battery, something like this. No. This is put together like, I don't know. I mean, this doesn't look to me like if this is made like to be exchanged by somebody, who has, really no clue, So, pull out the battery here. All this thing is a little bit flimsy. It's holding down here with a little rubber band. This doesn't convince me. This doesn't convince me as a quality product. Okay, Well, so that thing out. That's well, it's very small. 23 amp, 12 volt. 23 amp, 12 volt. That's an alkaline. Let's see, maybe you can see this here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, doing my best. It's my cell phone there. Okay, well. I happen another one from a remote control, I think from an air conditioned unit. All right, I'll stick this in here. I'm trying to keep my fingers out so you can actually see, but this is really, really a flimsy, fine, small thing. So battery is in, and then gonna put this here. The light is also just loose in there now. I mean, it just doesn't strike me as if this is supposed to be like this. Okay, and then putting this thing back into those little guides. Okay, there's a guide here and another guide there. Sticking this back in there, in the one here. Okay, and then all the way down. Put the cables away. Okay, well, another thing what I didn't like, there's no gasket there. You know, there is absolutely nothing. The rubber thing here, okay, this is for the button, the on-off switch, but that's all. All the way around, there's just nothing. Why didn't they put like a little gasket there, like, I don't know, something, you know, to keep the water out? Because when you need the winch, you might get stuck in the mud or stuck in the rain or something like this, and then the stuff gets wet, you know. I don't think that's good. Anyway, oh, I know, while we're on it, now this battery, I mean, we can turn this on now so you can actually see this. Okay, this battery clearly is for the light. Okay, battery in, light on, battery out, light off. Now, instructions from Ironman, they don't say anything about it. That's a CR2, 900 milliamps, that's all. I think that's a rechargeable battery. Looks a lot like the bigger ones, right? So I guess, I don't know, but I guess they can be bought also that size from Duracell or whatever, with 3 volts and normal batteries, but this thing strikes me as a rechargeable. So what I did this morning, I took an old intelligent charger of mine, okay, and tried to put this in here. It doesn't go, it's too small. So what to do now, what I did, I stuck a couple of magnets on, normal magnets, small magnets, and put this in there. This is universal, so okay. It has 2.6 volts, it just indicates, and it's going, it's charging now with about 80, maybe you can see this here. I hope so, maybe there. Yeah, around 80 milliamps. So I'm gonna assume that's a rechargeable battery. I just think that Ironman should have mentioned this, or that they should have put something here to charge this. I mean, this is the cable, the connection directly to the winch. Let me see, I got it right here. So this looks like this. So this is what plugs into the winch, and this is what plugs into the remote, just in case the battery is dead, I guess. So anyway, they should have put something here to charge the little battery. I mean, I'm probably not going to use the flashlight a lot, but you know, when you need it, and you don't have it, so that's a problem. I don't think this thing is done right. So that's the point of this whole thing, and maybe you find some information here that you can actually use, and it helps you out a little bit, like, you know, so you don't have to guess and do the research for hours on the internet and read the manual and all those things, and well, what can I say? Anyway, so this thing will charge the battery. This is a universal charger. Battery back in, everything in here. And now we can actually try to turn this on while it's still off. Let's see. And there it is. Can you see the green light? I hope I can see it. Yes, you can see this. All right. So now this thing now is trying to pair with the winch, so you can actually remotely control it. I mean, this is See this? Again. Maybe a little here. Off. On. Okay. So my battery was empty when I needed it. So this was very bad. I mean, I was angry. I got different words for this as well. But anyway. And now, from now on, I'm going to carry a spare in the car all the time. And well, I hope this is never ever gonna happen again. I do not know why the battery was discharged or empty. It could happen that I left it on, or it might have discharged by itself. I have no clue. However, I'm gonna watch this now for another 10 days or 2 weeks. If it discharges by itself, I'm gonna make another video about this. And then I'm gonna show probably current flows and things like this. But if not, then the case is closed. I think Ironman should have done a better job here. Put a gasket there, put a charger for the battery, make the other battery rechargeable, probably with one little charge unit. Something, I mean, like this is, that's a cluster, you know what I mean. All right, thank you for watching. Appreciate this. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna up another video pretty soon about the Land Cruiser stuck in the mud and how we're gonna pull this out with a backhoe. This was really something. The backhoe was slipping and the car was slipping, and well, it actually was my mistake to drive in there first, but well, shit happens, what can I say. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and see how we're gonna pull out the cruiser.